Oh, hey. Didn't realize you were here. I was just getting started. I was excited for this week's episode. I am Rick Ross, not to be confused with that rapper guy. I am not Thug Life. Or as all the kids on the twatter say, # Thug Life. That's not me. This is the joy of art. And this week's painting is BMF. That is Big Mountain Fun. We're doing this week's episode in watercolor. Watercolor's fun. You get to paint, but it's with water, so you can get as wet as you want. So yeah, this week, let's go ahead and get started, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do. Hopefully I don't let you down. So let's grab our brush and get to having some fun. So when you watercolor, the first thing you want to do is get that brush nice and wet. Get it nice and wet. And then you want to stick the brush into the paint and twirl. As you can see, I started my mountain here, so I'm going to go ahead and bring down this side of the mountain. Oh, look at that. That is a great mountain. Then let's make another little mountain back here behind it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The mountain's got a friend behind it. So you might want to keep this brush wet. Let's twirl it again. Make sure you twirl that brush. Get the paint all over it now. So we're going to do that. You know, when I was little, I always wanted a twin brother. So, why don't we paint this mountain a twin? Give a nice little twin right here. Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and get some more paint on the brush. But make this nice and twin mountain. And if that one's going to have a twin, shouldn't the small one have a twin? Oh, you bet. So let's go ahead. Let's make a small little mountain as well. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We have two little twin mountains. Well, here's what I think. If you're going to have two twin mountains, you might as well have a cave. Am I right? So let's go ahead and make a cave. Oh, yeah. So, for the cave, I'm going to use gray. Put the cave right here, where the two mountains touch. Look at that. Isn't that a fun little cave? Wouldn't you like to crawl in that cave and see what happens? I know I would. And finally, you know what this is missing? We've got two mountains. Let's put a couple boulders. A couple of boulders. So we'll use the same, I think. Yeah. And right over here. Oh, yeah. And here. Now, we're going to need some more paint. Oh, yeah. So we got our mountains, we got our boulders. What's this missing? Well, what's something that every painting about nature should have? Birds. What color are we going to make the bird? I'm going to make this bird brown as well. Why? Because it's a big old condor. So let's put the bird right about here. Oh yeah, that's nice. We got a nice little bird in between the mountains, just flying between the two big mountains. That's a big condor, isn't it? Must be a California condor. You know what? I know this is a little odd, but I think our little bird would have some friends with it. So let's put, my dad would kill me for this, but why don't we put a couple little cherries on top of the bird? Boom. Boom. That's right. You're gonna have two birds? No, one bird, I'm sorry. So excited. You have 4 mountains, a bird, 2 rocks, and a cave. I'd really like to be in this cave, wouldn't you? Well, I feel like all of our time's about up for this week's episode. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have as well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, so that way next week you can watch my new episode, which is entitled Big Black Cock. It's going to be a great one.